Ngazi nje ukuthi uNkulunkulu ukhona, but I didn't know this Jesus, ukuthi uJesu ukhona uyaphila. Until years back, I think it was 2015, as a person, as a woman, ubana lento ukuthi namhlanje ngifuna umyeni wami, angifuni lento angipha yona, because when you wake up next to a prophet, prophet akazi ukuthi umuntu wesifazane udinga ukubanjwa or ukududuzwa or anything else, whereby everyone ugcwele lapha esontweni, ibandla ligcwele. Kanti you need to understand ukuthi not everyone is called to a bigger church. Yeah, okay. Hey, yabanzima nyana ke le.
That describes my marriage.
Asibone. Peace and words.
Oh, welcome again to another episode of Mindful Folks podcast. Today siniphatheleke lenye i-visitor le beningacabanga ukuthi naye ingake ivele kule podcast yalamuhla ke lena. This is episode 4 of Mindful Folks podcast. Ngiphethe Prophetess Kunene, long prophetess welibandla leMoyi Mount of Olivet International. Le umsindisi walo livela khona livela South Africa. Prophet Kunene lo ungibabe wakhe Maryland. So Prophetess Kunene besicela uvusele viewers ethu Mindful Folks podcast bese uyati-introduce ukuthi Prophetess Kunene ngubani, uqhamukaphi?
Sanibonani balaleli bonke, igama lami ngu-Prophetess Kunene from Mount of Olivet International. Ngingumntwana nje omncane, usisana nje omncane, umakoti omncane, all the way from Free State. Ngizalwa ke khona ngumSuthu, so uzongikholela ke mangathi ngiyanga khona. Yes. Yeah. Ngizothini? Okay, I grew up in Free State, ngakhulela khona, and then I had to come to Joburg. That's where I met two prophets. So yes.
So mawungasithi nje brief kancane mayelana ne calling yakho. Wasitshela ukuthi ngabe why accepta kanjani noma wakubida kanjani uNkulunkulu ukuthi kude kuye?
Okay. Asiqale kanje. Ngisakhula, I knew ukuthi there's something there because ngikhuliswe ugogo was a prophetess, and then umkhulu was an apostle. So ngikhule vele ekhayeni lendumiso, ikhaya lomkhuleko, whereby people were going in and out khona. And as a child, bengilomntana obonayo oboniswayo, then I would just speak out with gogo ngibone 1 2 3 or gogo this and that. And then because I didn't understand yonke lento, it was just me being a child. Ngakhula kanjalo ke, ekukhuleni kwami ugogo washona, impilo went south. And then along the way, I lost my cloth, which that's where vele uNkulunkulu, bengazi nje ukuthi uNkulunkulu ukhona, but I didn't know this Jesus, ukuthi uJesu ukhona uyaphila. Until years back, I think it was 2015, that's when I met this man of God. Then he asked me if I know Jesus. To me, it was like, Jesu. It was difficult for me to even, what's in related to this Jesus, because I knew God. I knew that in anything and everything I do, God is there. But ukuthi uJesu ukona, it was another thing. Ngisapila Old Testament, believing in God. And after he introduced me to this Jesus, then I realized ukuthi no man, kuyaphila ngano Jesu and ukumnandi kakhulu kaJesu. And learning more about uNkulunkulu noJesu, I came to a point whereby angazi man, izinto seziqala futhi zenzeka, sengicane ngiyabona futhi. And then my mind went back, ngakhumbula ukuthi no, ngalesikhathi ngimncane bengizibona lezinto, bengiva lento, uyabona, but it was hard for me to even say ukuthi kwenzakalani. And then yeah, that's when the calling started. But uyazimos, as a child of God, uqala vele awuqala vele uthi being prophetess, I had to go stages. I was intercessor, ngakhula kanjalo ke, because when you intercede, you hear things, you like you descend in the spirit. That's where you hear more of God. Like ezinye izinto noma zenzeka ngomusa kaNkulunkulu ngafika la khona.
Fast forward-ke vele sekwelekile konke lokho sowukhulile and sowukhule kwesibili manje sowungimake.
Yes.
Sowungimake abantu abaningi awusasizi nje ukuthi ngimake we-household yakho kuphela. Sicela uma ungasibriefa kancane kule mpilo yakho yanyalo ukuthi kunjani nje kuba ngumfati womprofeti noma
Okay. Being a prophet's wife, let's see. Kudinga amandla kaNkulunkulu. Because on my own, I don't think ukuthi ngingakwazi. Because sometimes you wake up next to the prophet, not your husband. Go bese kuhlola ukuthi mhlombe as a person, as a woman, ubana lento ukuthi namhlanje ngifuna umyeni wami, angifuni lento angipha yona. Because when you wake up next to a prophet, prophet akazi ukuthi umuntu wesifazane udinga banjo or ukududuzwa or anything else. Kodwa umyeni would want to say good morning my wife. Uyabona? So prophet uvuka ekseni uyokhuluma lokho akushoyo because unonkulunkulu. So it's an adjustment enkulu that requires ukuthi uma umuntu wesifazane, a young woman, uhlale unonkulunkulu njalo ukuthi kubuye okulidayo.
alright la kuwe personal kusho ukuthini, what does it mean to you nje ukuba ngumfati womprofeti?
Yo, it's it's okay, honestly, because it's something even ngayilindele in my life and ukuthi I would be one day unkosikazi kaMprofeti. Yo, it's heavy. It's not easy and I don't want to lie, it is not easy because when attacks and izimo ziza zishaya kuwe as a person, because you find yourself fighting izinto obongazilindele. You know, there are things whereby you even feel mina nje nginokufila as if yo Nkosi inathi ngathatha 5 minutes and just be out there and come back again ngoba it's yeah kuba kuningi kakhulu because remember impilo kaMprofeti impilo kamoya, so zonke izinto ezizayo ziza kamoya and then bese manifesta in this like in the physical. So ngoba remember, as a wife, not as a prophetess, as a wife, when they come ngesinye isikhathi ngisenyameni ngonkosikazi zifika zishaya enyameni bese bakhlungu kakhulu kube kuningi. So yeah.
Alright, so ngoba bosongile waveda phambilini ukuthi ugogo ungumprofetess ngikhulu ungumprofet. So how would you ngathini ungarelate njani nale mpilo yakho loyiphila nyalo nale beyiphilo abantu abadala?
Actually, looking at, okay, let's say comparing the two lives, like Gogo Nomkhulu and the life that I live now. I was telling one of my friends the other day, ngithi, you know, I feel as if I'm reliving impilo kaGogo Nomkhulu because the house would be filled of abantu abazayo. Either they've got issues, they've got what, they need prayers. And as a child, phela, then we understand ukuthi being a pastor's child, yonke into, you don't have your parents, you have lo prophet, you have that apostle endlini. Isikhathi saka mama baba asikho kakhulu. So I think the life that I live now, it's similar to that. Just I didn't know the heaviness of it because being sasomntwana.
So kudiswa ngilabantu laba spiritual buyishape kanjani ke lempilo yakho nje not as umntwana kaNkulunkulu but as umfati womprofeti kuyishape kanjani ukuthi ukhuliswe abantu already laba spiritual journey?
Okay. I'd say imikhuleko yabo. Because remember, uma sibheka kahle, they normally say ukuthi imikhuleko yabazali bethu iyona esebenzelayo in the future. Because I think ukuthi if azange ngimbone ugogo aphila nomkhulu impilo yabo yonke ku prophetess no apostle lapha baphilela abantu, I don't think ukuthi I was going to be able nami ukuthi impilo yami ibe sebantwini. I was gonna just, I believe it would based on that the fact ukuthi kuqala abantu endlini. We understand. But with the fact ukuthi ngikhule vele ngazi ukuthi endlini ka-apostle kufanele abantu bangene and abantu bayamukela. So I believe ukuthi it has helped me a lot.
Alright, kulana question angathi ukuthi kanjani. Angabe akhona misconceptions nje mhlambe loke waweva towards bo pastors right ukuthi ngabe mangabe kude ukuthi yebo make mfundisi bakanjena abo make prophet bakanjena misconceptions loke waweva nje about being married to a prophet or being a prophetess.
Yo, maningi kakhulu because not everyone understands ukuthi being a pastor's wife or a prophet's wife, it requires a coding because umuntu nje like yeah, okay, fine, wonke umuntu wesifazane, excuse me, uyafisa ukuba ilento yaba ukushada nomfundisi and anything else, but it requires ukuthi ube nayo lento mhlambe loqobo yaba loqobo nje labantu ukuthi ukhona ukunderstand ezinye izinto because vele uma ngemfundisi bahlezi vele ba in the wrong. We understand because like obviously ikhona lento someone would come and say ngifuna ukukhuluma nomprofeti. Oh okay, fine, ngalelonga ngivukanga kahle, ngivuke ngendlela yami. You come to me, mina ngibuka ngabe leso labanyama ukuthi you want to speak to my husband. Why? Mhlame okay, fine, sibe nama misunderstandings wethu and then ngizithole you want to speak to my husband. To me, I'm not looking at the prophet. I'm looking at my husband. Ngoba phela I'm in the physical. Nama emotions, they are running more. So they would say ukuthi uma ngifundisi banenhliziyo ezimbi, they are jealous bajanjani. Yonke lento le we go through it on a daily basis, but yeah.
So uvetile kucela ukuthi letinye tinto tifike tishaye enyameni lethi masimathi kuthole vele na usenyameni. So kuthatheka kanjani if ngoba umprofeti noma umfundisi usuke asangibabe wethu sonke. So sometimes kule bantu abafisa ukuconfide apinto nemprofeti. So letinye utithatha kanjani ke tona leto tinto leto?
Okay, at first it was really challenging for me because you know when you are married to a pastor, obana lento ukuthi umuntu wesifazane you need your husband close by. You need your husband mhlambe uthola ukuthi now you need ukuthi uconfide ezinye izinto but you don't get that chance ukuthi ungakhuluma naye as your husband. And also as a man of God, wena njengomuntu wesifazane uyafisa ukuthi can at least guy one akumamele ukuthi uthini ukuthi utiva njani yebo. So yena angakuniki that thing ukuthi okay, speak to me, we understand. So it was very difficult at first. It was difficult, it was very challenging to me. There was a time la bengizizola khona ukuthi Nkosi shukuthi lesi Jackson, yeah, no, if you call a U-turn, let's just make a U-turn because it was very like ibeshaya kakhulu because sometimes you want this man of God to look at you and say ndawe uninkinga, but he doesn't see linkinga, or even if ayibona he won't just say okay ngiyayibona inkinga. He would just be right there because now he is a man of God and more of the time he is in the spirit. Akekho enyameni. Yeah.
Right, so how do you support umprofeti noma umfundisi emotionally, spiritually and otherwise?
Supporting umprofeti spiritually and physically. Through prayer. Yeah. Ayikho enye into ongamsupport ngayo ingekho kaNkulunkulu besides prayer nokuthi kufe wena uzitshela nje ukuthi akenzeli yena kepha wenzela izwe uyaba, because kunezinye izinto we look them as if like it's about us kanti it's no longer about us. It's about umhlambi kaNkulunkulu. We understand. So I got to a point whereby I understand the calling on its own. I understand the anointing upon him on its own. So ngiyazi ukuthi without me being there for him with prayers kakhulu uyadinga ukuthi nginoseke because ama-temptations maningi, ama-challenges maningi, ama-attacks maningi, and if I just be that emotional wife angeke kulungi.
Okay, kulesikhathi lesi kule camera le. Kuna nangisisi lo mncane lo sakhula nyalo maybe naye utawuthola umprofeti wakhe. Phinze kube na prophet lo in the making nyalo lo satara noma lo sakhula nyalo. Ungaba advise ubathini maybe lo sisi ngicela ngalo sisi ude ngalobhuti ukuthi ungaba advise ubathini ukuthi impilo yabe ngaba kanjani.
Okay, umprofeti ozayo, our future prophetess. I would say, for you to be able to go through this journey, you only need to, uhlale emkhulekweni. There's nothing that beats uNkulunkulu, ukuva ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthini, because on your own you can never do it. Akusi indlela yokuthi ungathi lady you are mastering it eyakho. It's something that requires the wisdom of God and the understanding of the word on its own. So kulo prophet omncane oseza, I'd say kubalulekile ukuthi kukho konke uJesu kube huye okholayo, because right now we are facing situations whereby laba prophets siba nabo langaphandle, they're all about fame, not Jesus, not God, but yonke into yabo, they just want to be lapaya baziwe. And also futhi ikona le trend ukuthi if ever like you are a prophet, you need to have a bigger church whereby everyone ugcwele laphana esontweni ibandla ligcwele. Kanti you need to understand ukuthi not everyone is called to a bigger church. So yeah, they just need to allow God in their life.
So how do you handle ema situations othola ukuthi umprofeti ke unyalo so uhamba yakhe sakhe spiritual journey ke nyalo, maybe so uhamba le malanga so ye fasting so ye things abantu bathi kule spiritual journey, how do you cope with that as a mother, as a wife, as a woman?
Yo, as a wife, as a mother, as a woman, when umprofeti takes the journey, the spiritual journey, kungikhuthaza kakhulu as a person, as ngisakhula ngibhekelele kuye ukuthi ngibe more in prayer, because azikho izinto ezitholakala enyameni. So if he takes journeys like that, go require ukuthi nami mangimfukamele ngibe semkhulekweni, because ezinye izinto singayibheka ngenyama kanti la khona in the spirit uyadinga lo muntu omkhulekisayo. So yeah, kubiza ukuthi uma athathe eyakhe indlela nami bese ngiyafukama. Bese ngiyafukama and make sure ukuthi angisalele emuva kakhulu, because remember if I'd relax kakhulu ngiyosala emuva kanti akumele ukuthi shiyeni kakhulu even in the spirit.
So la kule journey leyo le ngathi kule sithetha ukubuda, how do you balance ke then kuba i-prophetess ube working class phinze ube ngumake nje general? Ukubalansisa kanjani le?
Yo,
Ukuthi uphuma nje spiritual indlela yalapha phinze so ubile office kanjani?
yes, honestly I don't know how, ngiyafisa ukuthi ngasho ukuthi kanjani, but ngizothi ngiyazenzakalela, because when I get home I have a son who would be like mama, I have to be there and look at him and just be the mother to him. Uyabona, bese mhlambe kuba nomunye my spiritual daughter who will be like mama, I know if athi mama ukuthi the son that says mama and the spiritual daughter that calls umama ukuthi the sound on his own iyahluka ngiyakwazi. And then so now I need to ukuthi descend ukuthi umuphi ongidingayo kahle, nokuthi the spiritual daughter makangifuna ungibiza as a mother, mama, or ungibiza as mama the prophetess. So idinga spiritual discernment.
This time do this.
Yes.
So phambilini sike sangena ekamerweni ndothi uvuka ngeside le wrong boneng them beds So vela kuva ukuthi yabe niwahandlisha kanjani ema disagreement without ukuthi kuze ku-affecteke le journey yenu nobabili noma ku-affecteke lento yenu.
Okay. Disagreements or ama conflicts vele akhona because we live as we. But we try our very best ukuthi we do not leave our home sisasenakho lokho kwenzakalayo. Though kwenzeka, we make sure ukuthi okay, the prophet normally does this even if ngingaba mhlambe, let's say I get upset. When we go to church, he will make sure ukuthi he will make some jokes nyana yabona angibambe njengama spiritual sermons nyana amancane that will uplift me. By the time we reach to church, in front of people already sengikuhle ukuthi konje ngiyenzeni, and I cannot be at church though ngazi ukuthi ungilimeze. By the time sifika enkonzweni sesikhulekile sesihlambulula senza yonke into, by the time inkonzo iphuma or during service sengikhohliwe ukuthi konje there was that drift or whatever it is. Kuphuma inkonzo, we are fine, silkhohliwe, we are friends again because our relationship is based on the friendship. Singabangani, and we make sure ukuthi konke wethu kuphelela kithi naNkulunkulu.
So sike i-Mindful Folks podcast episode 4 ningakhohlwa ukuthi ni-subscribe, ni-like bese nipressa i-notification bell khona nitobona-ke mase sipostele enye i-content kule channel yethu. Naka Facebook ningasfollowisha, we are Mindful Folks podcast, and please followisha-ke ne-Think Digital Investment Proprietary Limited. Okay, back again ku-Make Prophet. So ngabe umbuto ngiyaro ukuthi ngabe ithini nje i-lesson lenkulu. What is your greatest lesson lo ifundzile nje usesengumfati womprofeti?
Yeah, okay. Hey, yabanzima nyana ke le. Ngingathini vele. The greatest lesson I've learned ukuthi impilo kamoya ayifani nempilo kanyama. And the more you give yourself time to be in the physical, uluza into eziningi, especially if uphila impilo nomprofeti. Because sonke isikhathi, like yonke into eyenzakalayo, it's like we living esikhathini okuyabona when izinto zenzeka in the spirit bese zimanifesta. Like I believe I've mentioned ukuthi khona ezinye izinto ezimanifesta in the physical kanti already sezenzakile in the spirit. So lokho kusho ukuthi sonke isikhathi like mawuphila wenza izinto, it's like you are living by time we have angazi ukuthi ngibeka kahle yini. It's like you are living impilo already so iphilile. So that requires ukuthi naso sonke isikhathi you need to be like kumele ucaphela yonke into, your steps you need to njalo uyacaphela noma uyenzani uhlezi ucaphela njalo. So it's something that's very challenging because mawumuntu njengani nje ngilo muntu othanda ukukhuluma, I'm an outspoken person and impilo yami nje I'm very very busy. So kungenza ukuthi nala ngaphandle kube nzima just to live as me ngendlela mina ngifuna ukuphila ngayo. Kungenza ukuthi njalo ngihlele ngifuna ukuba yebo. Yes,
straightforward.
Yes, because wonke umuntu ubhekene and other people, they do not understand ukuthi if you are a prophet's wife, like if you're uphile enjani, they just think nje ukuthi it means wena mokubheka umuntu you must just prophesy, and it's not like that.
So as a person umuntu lo nema friends nje wasoreza ipoint le lo nema friends lo wakhe ma relationships nalabanye abantu bese ngabe let's say kune message yakho yami levele kuwe from afar, ngabe ku possible ukuyi-ignore le message le kumele ungitshele yona, nalokuthi labanye abantu vele baperceive njani ezwe labangasibo la maybe ndo sima friends akho la ngasiwo, one bafati bebaprofeti, two labangekho spiritual nje nawo manje tuna.
Yeah, kuba it becomes difficult, but at the end of the day, if there's a message from God, you need to deliver that message. Ngoba ngesinye isikhathi when the message come, yes, silapho ukuthi mhlambe ngi-ignore the message. Mhlambe njengoba ngihleli nawe nje uNkulunkulu bese eyakhuluma. But because perhaps awukabi spiritually mature bese ngithi hayi Nkosi, I'll just pray about it. But then umoya ngcwele persist that I should tell you. Uyabona? I just find a way. I try so hard to pray ukuthi like kube uNkulunkulu ongipha the wisdom to tell you your message ngoba uma ngathi ngiyakhuluma mhlawumbe ngiyakhuluma budlabha uzibona ukuthi hey waze wahlaza lo muntu kanti i-message yona on its own it's a message that rebukes you, yes, like eyokwenza ukuthi nawe uze ube uyabona. So yes, I try very much ukuthi ngicela uNkulunkulu ukuthi angiphe the wisdom because without wisdom yakhe angeke ngikwazi ukudeliver anything. Ati ngidinga yena uqoqa ulwimi lami ukuthi ngidlulise messages.
So kule part ke ema relationships ema friends ke khona ingabe bona bese ba perceive kanjani ukuthi noma basi so spiritual kakhulu noma se labanye abantu abangekho kule cycle lokile lokuba prophet wife nalokuba i prophetess bakuperceive kanjani bona nje.
Yo, let's just start with friendships.
Yes.
Honestly, friendships they don't last. With me, especially if you are a prophetess, ngibeke njalo. It's like uNkulunkulu gives you a certain time with people. Ungaba close to someone namhlanje until uNkulunkulu akususe kuye because it becomes very difficult ukuthi udile nomuntu. Especially let's say okay, engingaba nabo, okay, the experience I have with certain friends I had. Normally siqala kuhlekwe kube mnandi, at the end of the day the conversation just goes spiritual. And then even when messages comes, then already sengilapho and then they'll be like, so qalile, I'm feeling this, so qalile. And then others will just be grateful ukuthi in the journey I always have iso ukuthi this is what's happening. Let's pray about it. But ke uNkulunkulu akangiphi that permanent friendship nabantu kuba into yesikhashana. Yes, kuba into zama seasons, yes. Kuba into nje yesikhashana.
All right. So as umholi welibandla alongside the prophet nabe mase kuvakala to one of the members sesonto noma one of the members at bridal so akhulume kabi noma ave the information meeting ukuthi ku simple language makhebile ngoba kwethukile as a leader, as a prophetess perceive kanjani uyathathe kanjani noma sowudibana nabo senibonana esonweni uyabahaka noma uyabaconfront about the beautiful kweteka kanjani la.
It is not easy to just confront abantu, especially enkonzweni, let's say kunezinto ezinjalo. Kona vele kuba kuhlungu. Yeah, as a person kuba kuhlungu ukuthi uhletshiwe and multi mhlambe uyabheka abantu overthembayo. Because when you lead people, you don't lead people ongeke ubathembe at the end of the day. You lead abantu that you're looking at ukuthi bazokuthemba as much as uzokuthemba. And then when such things happens, normally I just go kuNkulunkulu straight because akwazi ukukhala ngiphandle bese ngiconfront umuntu. Because now impilo engiyiphilayo ayingibeki estradeni ukuthi ngivele ngithi ayihlukane esandleni manje. Because I think ukuthi kube mhlambe I'm just a person cha masokuhlilile iyajika esandleni. Yes, I jike na sibone ukuthi sibambana kanjani. But because now uNkulunkulu wangenzela lo musa, when such things happens, I just pray to God. Because akusimnandi nje ukuthi ukhethwe ngabanje. Okay, I normally cry to God. Ngaso sonke isikhathi yonke into engiphatha kake I just go straight to God because I understand ukuthi if it wasn't for him bengeke ngibe la ngikhona khona. So for me to just go and confront someone, because I remember there was this time I wanted to confront umuntu, but when I get there instead of ngikhulume uNkulunkulu vele ngivala umlomo. I wanted ngaphakathi benginale bilibili ukuthi I want to take this out. Ngifuna ukumtshela lo muntu ukuthi ungilimeze. This is very painful. But uma ngicula vele wangivala umlomo, I became mute. until ngisuka kuyena, and then I was fine. Like I was fine again, and I remember I was like, why ngivalekile? Because I was supposed to say ukuthi angiphathekile kahle. Yo, I wanted to ukuthi everything na habo matinene ukuthi kahle kahle ngisiva njani at that very moment. But ke uNkulunkulu wangenzela umusa, like ngafunda lapha ukuthi each time kwenzeka ibhizi njalo, as much as kuba kuhlungu, I cry to God. Yes, inyemezwana ngiyakhala kakhulu uNkulunkulu. And ngifike enkonzweni uma ngikubona noma ungihlekile, umoya ingcwele ovela ngivale ukuthi okay fine kwenzile, and if kungenzeki kuwe kuyokwenzeka kubani. Vele ngizokhakha ngikuhlekise vele okay fine, at the back of my mind yoba khona lento ukuthi kodwa vele wangihleba, but ngizothini uma ungahlebi mina vele yabo. Mhlambe vele for me to grow kufanele ungihlebe, uyabona ya endleleni ngikhona ukuthi njalo mhlambe nalokuhleba kungisondeza kakhulu kuNkulunkulu, uyabona into enjalo. So yeah, yes kuba buhlungu, but mase ngidibana nabo abazalwane still iphinde ibe khona le nto, it's like uNkulunkulu avele angifake ama-oogklap. Ngimthanda umdlalwane because mina ngikuthanda umhleba.
Okay. So sesifike around emaphethelo e-podcast yethu ngakuna ama-questions like 5
Okay.
esitaba mdanyalo. It's not necessarily ama-questions, but you will give me one word that describes your marriage.
One word that
Yes.
describes my marriage. Asibone. Perseverance.
Okay, one word that describes your husband.
Let's see. One word. Caring.
Okay, your favorite verse, there be marriage-based.
Marriage based.
Yes.
Marriage based, ne? Let's see. No. We can't do that. Okay. If it's a lot, marriage based. Let's see. Maningi, but I love the verse that speaks about love. Uthi uthando lebekesela nomnene, and yeah, the flesh.
All right. So, what do you do to relax and refresh, Nje?
Relax and refresh. Refresh. Hey. I don't even have time for that. Okay, my me time in my bedroom. I listen, yeah, relax. I like my whole life. I'm a busy person. I go to work. From work, it's school ministry, and so it's a lot. So my time, it's when I'm just in my bedroom relaxing.
All right.
Yeah.
One last question. What would you like with bantu bakukhumbule njenge-prophetess uNene nje? Either nyalo noma asangekho sekangikhumbule uNkulunkulu. What is that one thing ongafisa nje bayikhumbule nga-prophetess uNene?
Yini vele? Mhlambe bangangikhumbula ngeqiniso nanokuthi uJesu inkosi. I'm one person. I always tell people, I'm sure nginomlando ngalokho. I always tell people ukuthi God is faithful. God is faithful. I know ukuthi I've got people I've met in my life that sure manje they are somewhere else. But more like when you come to me with your issue, I don't just be that person over there, oh, God is love. I will tell you straight what God is faithful. To me, it gives hope. At the same time, I know what at the right time, God shall make it happen for you.
Alright. So, kubantu labase-Free State, cela ukhulume ngelulwimi labo nyalo bakhumbule ukuthi ba-subscribe, ba-like el-page lethu, babukele le video.
Baamedi le babuhi ba Qwaqwa Free State dumelang. Kere subscribe mo siting ena, and then le balatele jwalo. Modimo a le rata, le nna ke a le rata, and we love you.
Danko. That was the end of our episode 4 podcast ye Mindful Folks podcast is cela ni like and subscribe and share and video nokuthi bebathina sad noma nena ni like and subscribe and share i content yethu until next time peace.
Hayi.